it, but why was now the right time to write a book?
Well, I've been out of the game for quite a while. I just had some people thinking that it would probably be an interesting read, right? Like things I've been through. Uh, to me, it's the people you meet, uh, right? The joy you give your parents. I had some tragedy in my life that obviously came out in there too, that I thought people should probably know about, I guess. But uh, for me, it was just being to entertain my family and friends for a long time, be able to give back to people, right? Uh, and like you said, like there's a lot of stories of people in there, just fun times with teammates you've had, friends that you meet. Uh, you know, going to Saturday Night Live with Tom Hanks. Like, how many people get to do that? Other than, let alone some guy from a little town of 75 people, right? So, and like there's a picture in there with me and John Candy, right? That John used to travel with the team, and there's pictures of my aunt who's passed away, her kids and stuff that got to be with John, and just stuff that for me I got to share with a lot of people. So I just thought that would make for a good read for people to see what a small town boy from West Guilford got to live like a lifelong dream playing the NHL and just meeting a lot of great people.
That's awesome. One more question. Give me your greatest memory in the NHL. What is your, whether it's a game, whether it's just something that happened off the ice, what is your most fondest memory of playing in the NHL?
You know, that's such a tough question, right? Because there's so much. But what I tell people is just kind of what I just said. Like for me, the greatest thing about playing the NHL was just having the opportunity to play in it, right? Like there's so many kids that try to play professional sports, and not many kids make it. And for me, since I started skating at 3 years old. All I ever wanted to do was play in the NHL. And the minute you get that call, and then the first time you get to skate in the NHL, right? Or Madison Square Gardens, the Chicago Stadium. It's just the thrill of playing in the NHL is probably uh, my biggest thrill. Obviously, the people you meet, the guys, like the great players you get to play with. Uh, it's just tough to say like a certain moment, right? Like I said before, the greatest series I was ever in was the one in New York and New Jersey. But to pinpoint one thing, the greatest thrill for me is just having the opportunity to play in the NHL.
Awesome. All right. Once again, everyone, Bernie Nicholls, three-time NHL All-Star and author of the new book, From Floodlights to Bright Lights by Triumph Books, which you can find on Amazon.com. Bernie, thank you so much for joining me today.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.